Hey guys, Terry here. Wondering what you're doing in your craft room today. The snow's coming down outside in Columbus, Ohio. They were calling for bad weather. I don't think it's as bad as what they were calling for. But I decided to figure out how I'm going to store my inks in my craft room. And I have these, I have one set of the Distress Oxides. So if you go to the Ranger website, they've got these printouts you can do. I probably should have printed it on cardstock, but I just did it on regular printer paper. But I'm recording my things that I have from the Tim Holtz line of the mixed media. I have one set of the, how many sets are there? 10 sets. I have one set of the crayons, so I put it on here and added some paper, added some water to it to see what they look like. This line is drawing it directly on the line, or directly on the paper, and then getting it wet. And then this was using it on the new Tim Holtz glass mat. So I did it over here, added a little bit of water to it with the water brush, and then I painted it on there. Don't know that I'll collect all 10 sets, but it's nice when you're at the store to know which sets that you do have. So I'll probably take a picture of this and have it in Evernote so that I remember what that I have. So he's got the Distress crayons. Like I said, I have one set of that. Distress markers, I don't have the markers. Gotta think about that. And then the Oxides. I had bought one set of the Oxides. They came in a nice cardboard box, so what I'm thinking is I'm just going to store them standing up here on my desk, because I do like that I can see them all. And I think what I've shown you before is having the I velcroed these little holders, these little sponges on here, and then I can put it on here. So I was going to show you how I'm putting a couple of the labels on. They're labeled on the top, they're not labeled on the sides. So I figured that's his strategy, that then we have to use them to make something. So I've got my label maker, and what I'm doing is I'm typing in the name of it. Type in the name. This one's called Walnut Stain. And then I'm printing that. And then I am using this to get it on the ink pad. Getting this onto the ink pad. And then I'm putting this on the side. I don't know why they don't label them. Like I said, my excuse is that it gives us a project. Because whether you had them in a wall unit or laying in your drawer, you'd want to know the color and the name of it. So I'm just doing that. It does take a little while to dry, so I let it dry. And then I find it over here on the paper sheet. What's this one? Walnut Stain. Walnut, I thought it was down here. Walnut Stain, come on, I can't find anything. Oh my gosh. There it is, Walnut Stain. So I'm just putting a little splotch of it on there, and then dabbing it off just so this isn't too wet when I put it back into the back of this. And then, like I said, I'm just putting them here in the box. So I think 12 of them came in the set. So I like the sets that he has, like the Distress crayons. It came in a good variety. I mean, you got one of each, kind of each hue there, so I like that. This set, you can see, kind of has a good range of, you know, some red, some blue, green, yellow, browns. So I like the setup. I have my other inks in front of me on the, check this out. And my other inks. I have a lot of Stampin' Up! Ink pads. I like their ink pads. And then that way it's right there on the table when I'm working here on my craft space. So, just to give you a quick idea about the way you can keep track of your colors that you already own, and then how to store them. So thanks, guys.